Yeah. Okay, so I'm making the video now, and so this is Richard on his last day of eating cooked food. Richard's now a carnivore, and I think he's gonna be pretty happy about it. So we're gonna look at his breathing. Right now he had a small portioned meal after a night of sleeping without food. He had that about 2 hours ago, and so you can see his breathing, how it is. It looks a little bit forced. And the cell membranes will be broken by freezing, so that's not as good. ChatGPT says it's 95% as good. I don't really believe that, but I think it's gonna be better than, cooked food. So we're gonna start with small amount, because who knows, it's like new diet for him. And unfortunately, I was in a mood earlier this morning, and but now I got out of it, so that's cool. Okay, you can see fucking raw meat over here. You gotta go, Stu. Okay, so let's see what Richard thinks. Hey, you fuck friend. I need to tell you, fuck friend. This is crazy. This is amazing. You have no idea how much I like this. You have seriously no idea how much this pleases me. If my calculations are correct, I've been doing some heavy science in my calculation studio, and if my calculations are correct, after he eats this, his breathing is not going to be as bad as if he ate cooked food. And I'm going to be documenting it. Oh, this is so good. He loves it. Oh my God. Anyway, the girl who sold the cat food, I may have been a bit of a jerk, to be honest. I may have had nervous energy, which made you a bitch. And then I blamed you for that. And I was just nervous because of that girl with the, But anyways, I guess that makes us both guilty. But I'll be the bigger person, even though I have smaller arms, and say it was all my fault. Because you, after all, did give me the food that's helping my cat. Oh my God, he loves it! Oh my God. And this stuff have you seen the ingredients in this? They have this is like special stuff. Big Country feeding guide. Let's see. We advise. We have, they probably put stuff in here like taurine and things that they need. I could have got salmon, chicken, and beef, but I thought, do cats eat salmon in the wild? He loves it. He's really loving it. This is probably his favorite food. I think if you don't feed your cat raw food, you should go to prison. Oh, don't worry. If I fed him vegan food, which is commercially available at pet stores, there'd be people cranking and zanking me all day. And then if I actually go, okay, well, let's play that game. Let's actually do things correct. You should go to prison if you don't feed your cat raw food. That means your cat's gonna die of heart disease. They also had this woman in the blue car with white hair driving by. And then they had something else. I forget what it was. Oh yeah, they had a black truck with a cop pulled them over, who was like the guy who tried to hit me when I was on acid. And lots of soccer moms, man, which can be a tease in itself, you know. Sometimes that's a form of cruelty, but it depends on you, okay? It's not their fault, so don't think I'm condemning. I'm saying if you are constantly full of cortisol because you're cranking all the time, because that's what happens when you have prolactin and dopamine, your body gives you cortisol to compensate, like coffee. It makes you perked up. And then you become a junkie. And if you are a soccer mom enabling me to be a junkie, that's kind of bad on you. But now that I'm saving my energy and not cranking, I actually just add it to the fire. So anything you do, it just gets added to the fire. It just gets added to the parenting ability to Richard. And hopefully to being a cool guy so my girlfriend doesn't break up with me. And I don't know how I got in a better mood. I just had to sit down and relax, I think. I had to think things through. You know, what was really zanking me is I was afraid of getting punished for things I was saying. And I was preemptively angry. Oh my God. And behind that anger is some sort of guilt, some sort of self-condemning that, oh, I guess it is my fault. Fuck you for reminding me. And then it's like, actually, I don't think so. I think I'm Mr. Nature. I'm not Mr. Fister. I'm Mr. Nature over here. And I look at the fucking city skyline of trees and, not of trees, of buildings. Of fucking buildings. On our TV, we have these images that play. If you don't watch TV, but the TV's on, it just circulates famous images. And they have these images of cities with like thousands of buildings. And I'm like, man, all these people are robots. All these people are soldiers, and they're all brainwashed in the same cult. That's crazy. And I'm over here like a majority of one. I'm like, yeah, I'm against everything you believe. You're wrong on every single point. And your only argument is anger and violence. But I think people are out evolving you, really. I think the soccer moms, I think a lot of people are catching on, and that's what fucking evolution is. So let's look at his breathing. Maybe this is too much. Do you think this is too much? He's had a lot. So this should not be hurting him. This will allow him to heal. He will be draining the fluid out of his lungs. He has half kidney failure. That means he's at half his lifespan. There are cats that live into their 20s. We go to a pet store where they have cats who have lived into their 20s, mid-20s. And Richard is an OG. Richard is fucking zankin'. So in next 20 to 30 minutes, he will have even more difficulty breathing. because all the food in his stomach is pushing against his lungs. But as of right now, his lungs are starting to drain. I'm so happy he liked that food. And I can let Stu out of the fucking bathroom now. Fuck you, Stu. I think he liked it. That's his first raw food meal ever. Richard, I gave it to you, fuck friend. Fuck you. Big boy. Ooh, fresh. I need to tell you. Richard looks fresh. Need to tell you, Richard. Voila. I need to tell you. This is Richard's simulator. Richard, voila. Fuck you, big boy. Ooh, the fuck. I need to tell you. Ooh, very fresh. That's what it feels like to be my cat. Do you even understand what that's like? Okay? Okay, so I just got some food for Richard. This is like, where's the box? I don't know where the box is. Oh, here it is. So this is just thawing. There's some, my room is kind of messy. Maybe Richard should go outside, but I'll show you this friggin'. I went to the pet food store and this girl was like, she had fat arms. And I said, well, there's this girl who works there who I tried really hard to fuck up the ass, and she started crying. And so it was kind of awkward to go there and see her. But, I've seen her since then, and we had our moments, and it was nice. But anyways, so I was a bit apprehensive going in there. And then there's this redhead. She's pretty hot, but she has fat arms. And so I'm a bit nervous. And I say, I'm nervous thinking of her. Can you hear it in my voice? And I say, do you have raw food that's not frozen? Because if you freeze it, it fucking breaks the cell membranes. And just so you know, my wiener fucking burns right now. I have burning wiener right now. I have micro tears or something, but it fucking really hurts to pee. And anyways, so we got this. We couldn't find the raw food that was not frozen, so we got this. And I said, do you have any animal grade? Because if you have animal grade food, it's made from the byproducts of human grade food. Like the things that the humans don't want to eat, the scraps and the trimmings, they turn that into animal food. And then so it's not really cruel because it's the humans doing it. And then you're just getting the byproducts to feed to your animals. So I said, do you have any animal grade food? And she's like, yeah, this is all pet food. And I was like, yeah, I know it's pet food, you stupid bitch. That's kind of how I felt like talking. And I was like, yeah, I know, never mind. Like, I'm not even going to deal with you, stupid. And then I was just like a total, like a bored housewife who's unlovable. I was like, anyway, so tell me which one to get. And it's like right in front of me. I'm like, so tell me where they are. And it's like right in front of me. And then there's this old gang stalker that looks like Ursula waddling in her stroller to the store. And some really hot moms, really hot moms on the way too. And then, dog walkers and well, anyways, I'm happy to feed this to Richard. This is not good. I won't be going back to that store. What I'm going to do is go to Healthy Butcher and get never frozen. This is just for today. And I'm saying that partially for the ex-girlfriend who works there. But her and I are cool too. So I was a bit nervous to see her, but I've seen her since. I apologized when I tried fucking her that hard. I was like, I really apologized right in the moment. When I saw she was crying, I was like, okay, yeah, anal's bad. We don't do anal with you. And I loved her dog too. she had the best dog. She had a deer head Chihuahua. And I saw her cousin gang stalking me. I think she was gang stalking me the whole time. Well, you know, I really love them. Her cousin is like a pit bull. Her and her relationship with her cousin is like me and my relationship with my cousin. She was my first Latina. My first Latina with a perfect ass. And I remember going upstairs behind her thinking, oh my God, this is just incredible. So this was like $14. And you know, she saved her dog too from abusive people. She's like, okay, that's fine. Call the cops on me. I'm keeping your dog. You abused your dog. I'm keeping it now. Go ahead and call the cops. And it was the best dog. I would carry her dog all over the place. I loved her dog so much. And then afterwards, I always thought, who would ever get a apple head Chihuahua after you've seen a deer head? Yeah. So we got chicken and beef. I didn't like buying this. This is like human grade food. I actually just did the equivalent of buying meat. Like, this is actually fucking unethical. I don't believe this is ethical, what I just did. I don't know what the fuck to do. Is it more ethical than Richard's fucking suffocating? I think so. You know? And honestly, I felt in a bad mood after, I'm sorry about all this mess. After I talked to this girl, I was in a bad mood. I was like, you bitch. You stupid bitch. You mean fucking bitch. Is that all you can do, is just put someone down and condescend them? And maybe I was unfriendly because I was nervous, but I don't know. I was fucking mad. And then it put me in a mood. And then I still laughed. I saw some things on the way home that were funny. One thing that offended me too, which was strange. Well, it was these two boys dribbling basketballs outside of our house. And I thought, yeah, that's kind of pure violence. I kind of have violent associations to basketballs. Because I'm not sure why. Probably because there's a lot of dudes who do it. A lot of dudes dribble basketballs. I don't know if that's the only reason. It's too vicarious. But anyways, what else is there to talk about?